Hi, this is Mayhem News Live, and this is the Man in Black, aka T-Mib Lives. And today we're doing our first installment of hopefully to be a many additions to this. We're going to do Twitter drama for Bungie Helps Twitter timeline. Today, sometime yesterday, I'd say around 6 o'clock in the afternoon Central Time, Bungie tweeted basically that they were going to take the servers offline starting at 10 o'clock Central Time and going for 4 hours because, well, look at the Twitter timeline. People have been fussing about people getting kicked out. The servers are crap. All I see is Mary and Barry. I see all this. So, okay, so they announced that they're going to take it down. Of course, I think they could have done it last week. But a lot of things that might be going on may not be seen unless there's a live event going on in Crucible. So that could be a reason. So, like I said, I've got the timeline up now. I've got the most recent tweets in, and we're going to look. This is a live tweet. Okay, when you tweet on Twitter, unless you're DMing somebody, your tweets are live to the world. Anybody that looks at that timeline can see it. So there's no privacy issues here. I will not be calling the people's name or their Twitter thing because you can see it on the screen. You'll be able to tell who I'm talking about. So I'm not actually going to call anybody out, but I may make fun of them. So, this is supposed to be funny. So let's see what we've got today so far. Apparently some guy can't spell. I got banned, B-A-N-D, before 2 weeks. Why can't I play Crucible? Because you got banned. Okay, here's the thing, okay? First of all, if you've got a Hotmail account, don't put it in your Twitter name because that's embarrassing. My friend Demonic will have to. But, what?
That tweet. That's when I said it was middle of the night.
Yeah. Ban, first of all, don't put Hotmail in your Twitter name. That's pretty pathetic. Also, if you want to have somebody pay attention to you, don't use the default image, which is the egg. Because that's going to get you ignored. Because almost every spam account never changes their picture. And learn how to spell banned, B-A-N-N-E-D, banned. Anyway, and you were banned for 2 weeks. Well, when you get banned, they tell you pretty much where to look to find out what you got banned for. They have been doing a lot of connection banning. So we've made a rule. If it looks like all three of our fire team is red barring, we back out. Because 9 times out of 10, and I know we're not red barring. I'm connecting sometimes it's 300 megabits per second, so I know I'm not red barring. Moving down. Now, my wife answers a lot of questions, and this guy was fussing because why don't we do this in the middle of the night? I don't know about y'all, but it's middle of the night somewhere every day. Any hour of the day. It's daytime somewhere else. So if it may be midnight for you, but it's noon somewhere else. Like right now, it's 9:03 in the morning. Well, in Australia, it's 9:03 at night. Because they're exactly 12 hours ahead of us. Okay, so you can't say, well, why don't they do it at night? Which night? Who's going to get screwed? So what they do is they do it during the time of their business hours, which they're 2 hours behind us. So maintenance for them will start at 8 o'clock, but it'll be 10 here. Remember that stuff you learned in elementary school that you thought you'd never need? Well, time zones is one of those. Okay, moving right along. Yeah, some people are nice, like this guy. What's the shutdown for? Is it just a dusting, or is there something specific? Well, if it's something specific that they're going to shut it down for, there's going to be patch notes. If it's something they're going to tell you 9 times out of 10. And there's actually people on Twitter that will say, well, can I get a copy of the patch notes beforehand? Well, 9 times out of 10, they're not wrote because they don't know what they're going to do until they get in there. They have an idea, but they don't know what they're going to do. All right, moving on down. I formally request you do your maintenance in the early morning, 2 to 7 a.m. Well, who's going to get people? The stupidity is real. I'm telling. If you want to, if you're ever bored and you don't have anything to do at night, get you a bowl of popcorn, whatever your beverage of choice is. Share your screen with your big TV and sit back and watch Bungie Help's timeline. The stupidity is real. This guy says, I formally request that you do maintenance in the early morning, 2 to 7 a.m., like a reputable company from now on. Well, guess what, dumbass? Where it's 2 to 7 to you, it's 2 to 7 in the evening for everybody else. So they're going to stick to what their working hours is. It's not their fault you're in the UK. All right, moving right along. Why can't you be like other game developers and actually do maintenance when 75% of your fan base isn't online playing? That's kind of funny, because if you're talking about other places, they do the same thing. They do it during their business hours. Now, if they have a budget enough to keep a full crew on throughout the night, 3 shifts, that's fine. But that's not what Bungie does. If you don't like it, don't play. Simple as that. I swear I want to get t-shirts made up that says, if you don't like it, don't play. Okay, here's another guy. Same thing. He's done had 3 tweets in the last 20 seconds. Okay. Get another 5 hours with Destiny down. Just great. Why don't you do this in the middle of the night? Why don't you go outside in the sunlight? You know that big bright thing in the sky that you never see? Yeah, just go out into the sunlight. Yeah. You know, that's how you get some of your vitamin D. Oh, yeah. By the way, I'm a retired registered nurse. I'm full of all those useless facts like that. Moving right along. Let's see. Oh my God, do I have to communicate to real people? I don't know what that one means. You can actually hit on these tweets here and see the other parts of the conversation. 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. UK time. Cool. He was being funny. Okay, never mind. Moving on. Hey, look, a language I hate people that, never mind. Always doing maintenance, so annoying. Well, when they don't do maintenance, and y'all are always on here bitching because this doesn't work. Well, that doesn't work. Well, this doesn't work. Well, that doesn't work. Well, when they shut it down to do maintenance, you're going to bitch about that too. I swear they ought to send, when you buy a game from a developer this big that has a game this big that does so much, they ought to sell a thing of tampons with it, because everybody's going to be bitching anyway. And by the way, I am not. My wife uses that insult all the time, so I'm not being sexist. Okay. I'm literally going to grind Iron Banner today before work since I haven't got to do it yet, but I guess not. Well, that's why it's for 7 days. Jesus. All right, moving right along. How many maintenance days does this game need? Yeah. Well, they need as many as they need. 24-hour game, 7 days a week game. Sometimes things get dusty. You have to go in and or maybe they're just doing it to piss you off. Come on. Seriously. Why ask a stupid question like that? Oh, that's right, because you're stupid. You can't fix stupid, but however, numbing it with a 2x4 does work. I have to credit my brother-in-law, Matthew, for sharing that. I think my wife's actually shared the meme a couple of times. But I've actually heard him say it. Can't fix stupid. However, duct tape and a baseball bat tends to work. Okay. Let's see. Just an echo. Why in the middle of Iron Banner? Just to piss you off. Moving right along. Let's see. Got to find something. Sleep. Maybe you should find one of those. What are they called? They got the long hair, boobs. Maybe they should find a woman. That would be nice. Yeah. All right, now this guy right here, he's got being able to one shot or 2 body shot while being hit takes no skill. The shotgun buff that they did lately is kind of bull crap. I tend to agree. Let's see. In the middle of Iron Banner, why does this not surprise me? Maybe they're just pissing you off. How about you guys shut down for a week and fix all the issues you caused? Because y'all would be bitching about it. That's why. Let's see. And who's Bingle? You know who Bingle is? I thought we were talking about Bungie, but apparently this guy's name he's calling Bungie Bingle. Bingle. Okay. And another anteater. Well, perhaps you shouldn't use McDonald's Wi-Fi to play Destiny. Yeah, pretty much. If you are using McDonald's Wi-Fi, I do apologize. I feel sorry for you because their Wi-Fi sucks. Anyway, let's see here. I understand limited event, but really, yeah, this guy right here was like, hey, my wife retweeted him. She's like, hey, you got four more days. It's not like it's a 3-day event. Like, Jesus, come on. No, they're not kidding you. And if you really want to be paid attention to, you won't use an egg as your picture. I need the time for Iron Banner. Why? Most people, why? You're probably like one of those tryhards that get all 3 characters to level 5 in like a day. It's not really that hard either, especially if you bundle up your bounties.
Between 3 and 4 is the...
Yeah, 3 and 4. Level 3 and 4 is the hardest one. Let's see. Obviously, you've never used a sniper. If you think using a shotgun takes more skill, you must be a bad shotgunner. Well, quickscoping doesn't count, even though you can't actually quickscope in. You can shoot fast, but you can't do it like the quickscope that they use in Call of Duty. The mechanics just aren't there, but they do have people that have learned to pretty much flash scope you. But it's not the same thing. Some of this, let's see. All right, see here, this is what I don't understand. One guy's talking about, well, the lag has been horrible this time. A couple of months ago, it was better. Well, they're going to fix it. Excuse me.
This guy was telling me, well, the problem is they're not fixing. And I said, Bungie is live.
Let's see.
24/7.
See, I was about to finish a game of Challenge of the Elders and disappeared. Nothing. She didn't even post a picture. That's funny. I can't believe these two guys are having an argument about which one's better, snipers or shotguns. Yeah. This is Bungie help, not Call of Duty help. But anyway, let's see. Well, this guy right here is bitching because he's always getting his blue drops. There is no rule that says you're going to get legendary every time. It's random. RNG controls your fate. There's times where we had a guy last night, one of the guys that we play with, he got on a roll. 29 kills. He didn't get nothing. It's RNG. Simple as that. And then here's one guy said, oh, revert back to the old control settings. No, what they need to do is put it as control zone. That's zone control. The problem is Shaxx literally says, control those zones, Guardian. That's the only way to win. No. The way the people are winning is because they are killing more people than you. Yeah, controlling the zones, that gives you at least 100 to 150 points, sometimes 200, if there's enough people in the zone when you capture. But the most points, most of the points that you get while doing Iron Banner control is from killing. Okay? That's why it's messed up. That's why they need zone control. Because, see, it doesn't matter how many people you kill. It doesn't count. If you don't control the zones, you don't control nothing. Okay? All right. Let's see.
Here we go. What is this maintenance? Why are we losing 4 hours of Iron Banner grinding?
Yeah.
You are where it lasts all week, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of people wondering why they're doing it. I understand. This is the third month in a row that we've had some kind of maintenance during Iron Banner. Well, here's the reason why they're doing it during Iron Banner. Most Iron Banner players are more chilled than most of the 10-year-old virgins that play Trials of Osiris. Oh my God, their Twitter would explode. It would literally cut. Twitter's literal servers would go down if they were to interrupt Trials of Osiris to do to maintenance. Well, for one thing, okay, we're going to go back to the top now so I can get a refresh. All right, for one thing, Trials is on the weekend. 9 times out of 10, Bungie's not going to come in on a weekend to do a maintenance. But they could do it Monday or Tuesday, or they could do it Friday. But see, they're not going to do that because they don't want to hear all this crap. Iron Banner people are bitchy, but they're not that bitchy. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Yeah, they just reminded everybody 4 minutes ago. Reminder starting soon. So yeah, see, it's almost 45 minutes before it starts. It'll be 8 o'clock their time, 10 o'clock our time, 11 o'clock, one more over, and so on and so on. No, they actually take it down during other stuff too. I think they should have done it last week. But like I said, it may not have been fixed. It may not have been fixed until Iron Banner was active. So if it's something that's actually affecting Iron Banner specifically, that probably has to be active for, them to actually go in and fix it. I would think. I don't know. Let's see if there's anything. Had one guy said he took a whole week off to play Iron Banner. I'm like, really? Wow. I could see a brand new game maybe, setting your vacation up to play a brand new game, but Iron Banner, really? I don't know. Anyway, let's see.
Like somebody just told somebody, because they want you to play later in the week when the buff is better.
Yeah. That's pretty much our Twitter stuff for today. Some quick tips. Something I found out playing Iron Banner. Now, I am going to start. Don't turn your weekly bounties in until you're at least level 3, and turn them in at the end of the week. Because, like the guy that just tweeted that Kim was talking about, the buff is actually the Iron Banner buffer, or whatever it is, little thing that you get, the boon that you get on the side that gives you a little extra stuff, is actually more powerful as the week goes on. Also, after you get to level 5, continue to pick up your daily bounties and get as many of them done as possible. The only problem with this is it does take up room in your bounty section. But if you can stand it, especially if you're new to Iron Banner. Now, I don't do it on my other account because I've got all Iron Banner gear. I'm 335, so I don't. The only reason I'm doing it this week is to get rid of all the bounties that I have. But sorry, the screen went black. Anyway, but yeah, we're going to be doing this every week. I'll get on. We'll talk about the stupidity and everything, and I'll see how these videos go. If they get some hits, I'll continue to do them, but not. Just a programming note. Well, I'll do that later. I'll do another video for that. This has been Mayhem News Live, and this has been our the craziness of Twitter for Bungie's helpline, and we're going to start doing that every day. I haven't come up with a name for it yet, but I'll work on that later. But that's it. We'll talk to y'all.